Hello and welcome to the Spirit of Creating. My name is Kieran and I'm an artist, writer and creative mentor. And today I wanted to take a look at the luggage that you're carrying around and how that's impacting your creativity. If I were to ask you what's stopping you from creating the art you wish to make, what would you tell me? Would you speak of all the ways the world prevents you from doing what you wish to do? Would you speak of all the objects and concepts outside of you, from people, time, money, and your environment, that prevent you from making the art you so desire to make? At what point do you think you would consider turning away from all the external factors and taking the time to look within? Because something that does stop creative activity is unseen and not spoken about, and that is the internal baggage we are hauling around on a daily basis. All the things that have scarred us internally, all the fears we hold about ourselves not being good enough, all the thoughts and feelings that combine to make a palette of hues about you that define you as flawed. None of this has to be true, but if you believe it is, then it is for you, and you're carrying the weight of those beliefs around with you. Thoughts and feelings are ephemeral. We can't reach inside of us and pull them out and hold them in our hands and show another. We can't say, look at this boulder of regret I'm lugging around with me all day, every day. Look at the size of it. It's so heavy and it slows me down. If only I could get rid of it, I'd feel so much better. It would be a literal weight off my shoulders. And this is what beliefs about ourselves do. They are invisible and intangible to the eye, but within us they live and direct us, and indeed they slow us down. Our belief in them is what gives them a weight that they don't own or deserve. We have weighted them down, and we can sense the load. So there is no visible boulder to the eye, but inside of us we feel limited and slowed down, as if we were carrying this gigantic rock around with us. And it does stop us from moving in directions we desire or at the speed we would like. It doesn't allow for momentum because it's always there reminding us how heavy it is and how it belongs to us and how we are responsible for it. We don't question why it's there, or better still, that we're free to leave it behind any time we wish. We don't even realize it's a thought and not an object. We behave as though it's made from a material that is immovable and unshakable, and that if only we became someone else and we behaved differently, then it would disappear. Except we're the creators of it, and therefore we are the only ones that have the power to destroy it. So why don't we? Because we're scared. Scared that this rock of beliefs is a truth teller, that all these heavy and dark thoughts we hold about ourselves are true, and we want to hide in shame from them, so we don't speak of them or share them with another for fear of what they might think. Instead, we hoard the rock, even though we want to be rid of it. If we were going to stretch this analogy as far as we could, then it would be wise to turn to this rock and say, what do you want? And the rock would turn around and say, I don't know, you made me. What do you want with me? And you would say, I want you to protect me from the fear that I'm not good enough. And if I was to make art, create what it is I want in the world, I would fail, and my deepest fear that I'm not good enough would be verified. It would become true. So whilst I have not tried, not attempted to do what I actually want, then I have the comfort of feelings like all things are possible. This rock is a figment of your imagination, created in an attempt to protect you from failure, from the sight of others witnessing your lack of success. All these words are just an attempt to wake you up to the fact that those beliefs about yourself and your creativity, that you can't, that you don't know how, that you're not good enough, are what you created into this rock that you now carry around with you. And it's this imaginary rock that is what creates more imaginary things like blocks and obstacles. The beauty of knowing this is that you can remove the rock, break it into tiny pieces, blow it up, throw it out, and all those barriers to you accessing your own creative impulses disappear and you are free to make art or whatever else you desire to shape in this world. It may not be easy, it may not be quick, but it will feel better without the weight of that rock, and you will know that your mind can create such powerful ideas and imagery that you might decide to put it to better use.